Want to play brilliant moves in chess and still wondering how to find it? The games I'll show here will help you figuring out moves, which is hard to spot. So let's dive in. Starting with the simple one, the fried liver attack. Here my knight and bishop targets the f7 square, forcing black to play d5. After capture and recapture, here comes the stunning knight sacrifice. The idea is, if my opponent takes it, I bring out my queen with check, forking the king and knight, parallelly attacking the knight in two different ways. Now after king hides, it's totally over for black, because it's mate in 3. But what if my opponent has something called brain? If that happens after capturing its pawn, it will play the main line, knight a5, instead of recapturing it. Did you see that? How a brilliant move ruins your opponent. In every case's brilliant move comes from tactical find. So, the next game is going to be a bit complex, and I'll make it easier for you. This game was played by Topalov and Kasparov. In this position, Topalov chose to play d4, kicking the knight away. But Kasparov, instead of playing defense, he played knight d5, attacking the queen, forcing Topalov to capture his knight in 4 different ways. But the idea behind this counterattack is to open up the rook. So Topalov played the top engine move, knight takes d5, and after recapture, he put the queen on d6 square, trying to trade. On the other hand, Kasparov sacrifices rook, because after pawn takes, queen recaptures it with check, black queen prevents, rook e7 check, the knight prevents, and the attack would be over. So Kasparov sacrificed his rook again with check, with the idea of, if the queen takes the rook, there's queen d4 check, the king hides, queen b6 check, the bishop prevents, knight c6 check, the king hides, and finally queen a7 checkmate. So instead, he played king b6. After queen d4 check, king takes knight, and there comes b4 check, king runs, queen c3, again sacrificing his rook to mate the king. Now Topalov was forced to play queen, takes d5 to prevent being mated on b3. After rook a7, Topalov has to play bishop b7 to prevent being mated on a6. But guess what? Kasparov again sacrifices the rook by capturing the bishop. Again Topalov can't take it because it hungs mate. Similarly, in this position, I sacrificed my rook, because if the bishop takes it, there's mate on g7, so the bishop has to protect it. Coming back to the game, where Topalov continues with queen c4, and after capturing the hanging knight, Topalov captures on a3 and Kasparov takes the free pawn with check. After king b4, he gives up another pawn to give queen a1 check. Then the king runs, queen b2 check, again king runs, and now comes the stunning bishop sacrifice. Here the idea is, if the queen takes the bishop, there's queen c2 check, king e1, rook e7 check, queen e2, and queen takes e2 checkmate. Did you see that? How an idea leads to a brilliant move. Don't worry, just believe your instincts. And before sacrificing any piece, first ask yourself, will I get advantage? What are the next best moves? And then proceed.